It's Monday here at Signal House, and that can only mean one thing. We are building out in the open, showing you exactly what we are working on this week and that you can expect to see on your Signal House account later this week. And before I get started on what we're building, I want to talk about a massive thing that we're building right now, and that is our GoHighLevel application, which we will be rolling out in a beta phase next week. If you want to be involved in this beta, please reach out to us. We will get you connected to that. You will be able to see Signal House before anyone else. And the perks of being on this beta list is that we at Signal House are crazy about making sure that your suggestions are heard and get acted on. We are a customer-driven platform. Whatever you need to see in your application, we want to help you achieve that. So if you are one of our beta testers, you'll be able to give us vital feedback that will help us tailor our application for agency owners and SaaStrepreneurs just like you. And so a lot of what we're building this week actually is going to be for supporting our GoHighLevel application when it launches next week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the specifics of what we are building this week. So the first thing we're doing is making some adjustments to our fan favorite landing page process. So I'm actually going to go ahead and share my screen and show you what that looks like today if you have not seen it yet. And really, while I'm getting this set up, I'll just share a little bit about the purpose of what this really is. And so when I say our landing page process, what I mean is that we work with a lot of small and medium-sized businesses. A lot of these companies do not have the ability to update their own website, but they still want to have a compliant 10DLC page that they can provide their customers to opt into their communication. They also might not have a website at all. They might not have an online presence, or that online presence may be a Facebook profile or an Instagram page. Whatever the case may be, they want an easy, seamless, simple way for them to obtain consent for this messaging campaign. And that is exactly what we have provided with our landing page process. So here on our Signal House portal, and just so you know, our HubSpot application and our GoHighLevel application will work very similar and look quite similar to this as well. They'll go to create a new brand. So once they've created a new brand, once they're in this section, they'll be able to type in their business name. So I'm just going to type in ABC Trucking Inc. I've typed that in. Now I see something that's popped up down here on website and online presence. And by the way, if I go and type in the type of organization and then the country of origin, all of these different fields open up. But in general, I'm going to click this button here because I need a website. I don't have one for ABC Trucking Inc. So now I'm going to click to this next page. One of the things that we are changing here this week is we are going to show this as the default view, and we're going to make this required. This is so that we have this correct information on your landing page and also in the campaign description that we are auto-generating for you. Because yes, we also auto-generate your campaign. And of course, you can update it or edit it if you need to, but we are abstracting that complexity away from you because you're a business owner. You don't need to know exactly how to format everything within your messaging campaign. You are a Signal House customer because you want us to do that work for you. We get that, and we're allowing you to do it. So in here, I'm going to put that ABC Trucking is a trucking company that hauls goods and services across all continental U.S. states. Perfect. Okay. So let me just go and grab a logo here. So your logo can be anything. I'm just going to grab a random image. This is just one of my YouTube thumbnails that I've used for Signal House. I'm going to go ahead and crop the image, select that, go ahead and attest. This webhook is for if you want to feed these leads back to your CRM, you can do that there. And then I'm going to click next. It's going to generate the landing page, and I'm going to see the link to the landing page here. Now, I can also make adjustments if I want to change the color. Let's say I want the primary text color to be red for ABC Trucking, and I want the secondary text color to be green. I can do that. I can click Update. I can go back to the landing page or just refresh it, and you see here that it has updated this. If that's difficult to see, then I can take the primary background color and I can make it a nice light gray. And I can make the secondary background color a little bit of a lighter gray, but still a gray. Update. And then I come over here and refresh it. and I've seen these changes that are made here. So anyway, these are our landing pages. We are also pulling in your campaign information and putting it here. Also, the changes that we're making this week is just adding a few additional steps to this process to gather data better. So I've already showed you one. We are requiring that this description is edited. Another one that we are doing here in the campaign section, if I launch this from the campaign view and just select a brand here, is that we are, and again, this is our process here. You have a video here walking you through everything there is to know about campaign approval and website review. You can also grab our campaign approval Bible here, which has all of the text that you need to make sure that you're dialing in your message description and your message flow. But let's say I want to make my website compliant. One of the questions that we are going to be asking on this initial setup screen here is we are going to be asking if you are a direct lender or if you are any kind of age-gated content. And this is just because once we get to our final page here, we are automatically selecting all of these for you, and we don't want to mess this up. So we're just asking if you are direct lending or if you are age-gated content. Now, number pooling, we're just leaving no as default. If you need to change that, you can change it. So we're making a couple different changes to our landing pages. That is one of the key things that we're doing just to make that dialed in a little bit more so that we are remaining compliant and not having any issues getting quick reviews. So we'll go ahead and stop sharing my screen now. We can dig into the other exciting items that we are rolling out this week, and they center around our GoHighLevel launch. And I'm really excited to announce that for GoHighLevel, we are, and I really buried the lead here, but we are going to be offering on day one of you being able to use our GoHighLevel application, voice. We're going to be bringing voice to GoHighLevel as well. And we're going to be doing it in a way that's slightly different than what you see on GoHighLevel. And as we get closer to our GoHighLevel launch and that gets implemented, I will show you exactly what it looks like. Today, you can only use it if you are forwarding it to your cell phone. We're going to give you the ability to make calls directly from the application window, to do power dials where you're dialing multiple phone numbers in a row, not at once, but you're having them in a list where you're able to dial a first person. And then once that call ends, it automatically dials the next person, having dispositions in there for those calls and everything else. We're going to be adding that directly to your GoHighLevel application so that you have that full visibility there. We're also giving you the ability to have a voicemail. So you also will have a voicemail and you'll be able to obtain voice messages from your customers and see those in the voicemail tab. That's coming soon on GoHighLevel. That will be here in a couple days or a week or so on our Signal House GoHighLevel application. So those are the two massive things that we're doing. We're also doing some things on the back end. We're doing some additional optimization work to make our platform snappy and smooth. Our guarantee is that your messages will go out in under 1 second, and we do continuous optimization to maintain that SLA that we provided. So we're doing that. We are also doing some additional work on the back end to make it simpler for our team to serve you better through better support tools and better admin functionality. And what that means for you, again, is quicker support, quicker resolution, and a friendly team that is always there to help you when you need it. And so I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned exactly what we're going to be building this week, and I hope you're excited to see it live on your account. And so again, I hope we see you in the next one. Thanks so much.